Oh my God, I literally cannot believe what I'm about to tell you. My hands are trembling, my heart's pounding out of my chest, and I swear I'm shaking right now because what I'm about to reveal could change the entire trajectory of the Atlanta Falcons forever. This isn't just some rumor, some tease. No, no, no. This is the kind of insider scoop, the kind of move that NFL GMs only dream about making behind closed doors. And guess what? It's happening anyway. Right here, right now, in this moment, something that nobody saw coming, something that could shake the foundation of the league, something so crazy, so unbelievable, it could send shockwaves through every NFL fan base. But listen closely. Before I let the cat out of the bag, I need you to do something crucial. If you want to be on the inside, if you want the real juice, if you're tired of being left in the dark about these legendary moves, then smash that like button, subscribe, and smash that notification bell because what I'm about to reveal is for the true fans, the ones who live, breathe, and sleep NFL. If you're just casual, then keep watching. You'll see some fireworks, but if you want the full truth, if you want to be in the know before anyone else, then don't miss a second of this. Now you've heard rumors, whispers, headlines about free agency, about blockbuster trades, about the Falcons trying to rebuild, trying to elevate. But what if I told you that something even bigger, something unimaginable, is brewing right now behind the scenes? A deal so insane, so game-changing, it could redefine the Falcons' entire franchise and send shockwaves across the NFL landscape. And it involves one of the most promising, most electrifying young tight ends in the league, Chig Okonkwo. Yes, you heard me right. Chig Okonkwo. But wait, let's back up for a second, because I don't want to just throw out random names and wild hypotheticals. I want to set the stage, build the suspense, connect the dots that lead to this mind-blowing revelation. Because what's happening right now is far beyond what any of us thought possible. The NFL offseason is a battlefield, and the Falcons, they're plotting something that no one saw coming, and it's all centered around this rising star, this weapon of an athlete named Chig Okonkwo. And trust me, what's about to unfold will blow your mind. But first, let's rewind a little. You've been watching the NFL, following your team, dreaming of that one move that will catapult your squad into the next stratosphere. Maybe it's a new quarterback, a superstar wide receiver, or a pass-rushing monster. But what if I told you that the true secret weapon the Falcons have been secretly plotting, the one move that could turn everything around, ignite the fanbase, and leave the league trembling? You see, the Falcons have been quietly orchestrating a master plan that's been hidden from the public eye. A plan so audacious, so breathtaking, it's like something out of a Hollywood blockbuster. And guess what? That plan. It involves none other than Chig Okonkwo, a player who's been quietly rising, quietly proving his worth, quietly becoming one of the league's most underrated weapons. From his raw athleticism to his clutch reception ability, Chig has been building a reputation as a red zone nightmare, a yard-after-catch beast, and a player the Titans depended on until now. But here's where it gets explosive. The Titans, as of February 22, 2026, are sitting on a ticking time bomb. Okonkwo, a 26-year-old free agent, is about to hit the open market, and teams are lining up. Rumors, whispers, insider intel suggest that the Patriots are serious contenders. Yes, the Patriots, who see in Chig what the Titans haven't fully harnessed yet. A guy like him, with his speed, agility, and unmatched post-catch ability, could be the missing piece for Bill Belichick's new Patriots regime. But hold on, there's more. Teams from the AFC, the NFC, everyone's making calls, throwing offers, trying to outbid each other for this explosive talent. And the Falcons. Oh man, they're lurking in the shadows, plotting something even more audacious. Imagine the Falcons swooping in with a deal so crazy, so unprecedented, that it would make NFL history. Think about it, this is a team that's already rebuilding, trying to establish identity, trying to excite a fan base desperate for a spark after years of mediocrity. What better way to do that than by snatching up a young, athletic, and versatile weapon like Chig Okonkwo? The kind of guy who can line up all over the formation, who can block, catch, make plays in space, and turn any play into a highlight. Now, let's get real. What would a trade like that look like? Well, hear me out. Maybe a mid-round pick, maybe a future late-rounder. Something that the Titans could see as a steal for a player who's just entering his prime. Maybe more. Could the Falcons be willing to part with a couple of those coveted draft picks? Could they include a player or a future pick to seal the deal? Anything is possible. But here, the gut-wrenching truth. This isn't just about acquiring a talented tight end. No, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Because, folks, what's really happening behind the scenes is a full-blown strategic masterplan. The Falcons, under new head coach Kevin Stefanski, a coach known for transforming offenses and maximizing talent, are primed to make a statement. And Chig Okonkwo, he's not just a piece of the puzzle anymore, he's the centerpiece. The element that could unlock a whole new level of offensive explosiveness for Atlanta. Now, imagine him lining up next to Kyle Pitts. Think of the nightmares defenses will face. Two dynamic tight ends, both capable of stretching the field, making contested catches, and turning short passes into 50-yard touchdowns. The Falcons' offense? It could become the league's most explosive in 2026. They'd be unguardable, an unstoppable duo that defenses wouldn't know how to stop. And that's where the real fireworks start. But hold on, what if I told you the implications go even deeper? What if this move isn't just about boosting the offense? What if it's about sending a message to the league? The Falcons, under the new regime, want to revitalize their brand, re-establish themselves as a force to be reckoned with. They want headlines. They want draft day chaos. They want to be the team everyone's talking about. And here's the kicker. What if the biggest reason they're pushing for Okonkwo isn't just his stats or his athletic ability? What if it's something even more emotional? A leader in the locker room, a guy who embodies the gritty, blue-collar mentality Falcons fans love. Because, let's face it, Atlanta is a city built on resilience, on heart, on fighting through adversity. And Chig. He's the perfect symbol of that spirit, a young man who's had to overcome injuries, doubts, and the grind to prove his worth. Now picture the scene. The Falcons' front office huddled together in secret, whispers in the dark, the glow of computer screens highlighting transaction possibilities. Owner Arthur Blank watching from afar, knowing that this move could be legendary. Ian Cunningham and Kevin Stefanski strategizing late into the night, plotting how they can make the league tremble. And then in the middle of it all, there's Chig, waiting, not knowing exactly what's coming but feeling the electric energy in the air. That raw, unbreakable determination that made him a fan favorite back in Maryland. That same fire fuels this entire operation. And don't even get me started on what this could mean for the Falcons' future. Think about the playoff implications. How this one trade could turn an 8-9 team into legitimate contenders in the NFC South. Breathe in that possibility. A team with a loaded offense, a young quarterback in Penix or Cousins, and weapons who terrify defenses. The Falcons could be on the cusp of a renaissance, a team that dominates in their division, makes noise in the playoffs, and demands respect. And what about the league, the NFL, the entire football world? They're watching, waiting, speculating, because this isn't just a move, it's a statement. The Falcons are saying, we're here to win and we're not holding back. Could this be the move that sparks a new dynasty? Here's the truth, absolutely. Because once you add Chig Okonkwo to that roster, with the right coaching, the right scheme, and a chip on their shoulder, the Falcons might just become the team to beat. Now I want you to picture that moment. Chig in the new Falcons uniform, running down the sideline with that signature explosive burst, defenders grasping at air, and the crowd erupting as he crosses into the end zone. Think of the celebration, the black and red confetti falling, the announcers losing their minds. That's not just a fantasy anymore, this is the future if this trade happens. And I ask you, are you ready for this? Because if you're a true Falcons fan, if your blood boils at the thought of this team rising again, then you better get hyped because this isn't just a what if. This is the blueprint for something epic. The kind of move that makes NFL history. A move that will be remembered forever. So don't just stand there. Smash that like button like it's the final blow to your rivals. Share this with every Falcons supporter you know, because what's coming is bigger than anything we've ever seen. This offseason, it's about to explode. This is the start of a new chapter, a new era. And the star of the show, it's Chig Okonkwo and the Atlanta Falcons. Prepare yourselves because the future is coming and it's more legendary than you ever imagined. And trust me, there's so much more to this story. I haven't even scratched the surface. Stay locked in because what's about to unfold will leave your jaw on the floor. This isn't just hype. This is NFL prophecy. This is history in the making. And you, my friend, are right here in the middle of it. The question is, are you ready to witness greatness? Are you ready to see the Falcons rise to their destiny? Because I know I am, and I promise what's coming next will redefine everything.